Okay, everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. I got a little bit of a cough going on, but hey, get through it. Wistoria, Season 2, final, Episode 12 review, A Dream. Oops. Gonna have to look that up again. My apologies, everyone. A Dream. Right. Let me just... My apologies, everyone. Let's see here. There we go. A dream. A story of a dream with no end. So, this finale is kind of silly. So, we immediately see, like, Wagner and Edward, the professors. They're in the school, academy, the first level. Like, the first level of, like, the academy. They feel vibration. They literally feel the battle going on. And they're like, Mod Defender. And then that's where we pick up from. Next scene after the intro, we see Zio on one side, slammed against the wall, cracked. We see Elfie on the other side, slammed against the wall, cracked. It's like a ruin. At this point during the fight, the other Magia Vander decide to get involved. Wiseman, and I forgot her name, my apologies. The one who's the Magia Vander for the elves. They get in between them. And out of nowhere, coming up from the sky, comes down Aaron. Now, I was shocked by this because I don't read the manga, obviously, and I didn't remember or seeing or thought this was going to happen this way. But basically, he says, "You will fight. You will stop the fighting." Okay. And he's like, "Oh, they're really pissed off at each other. You know, they wanted to." And he basically states, "Rock, paper, scissors." And he says that's how we're going to determine who's going to take Will, the what faction, whether lightning or ice. So, and he tells them this, which maybe go like, what? If they do anything else but rock, paper, scissors, he's going to take Will. To the light faction. That would be insane though. Like, you know. But anyway, that's basically the story. So they do this for 299 times. Elfie and Zio. Rock, paper, scissors. Until eventually, for the 300th time, Elfie throws scissors, Zio throws rock. And Will is now part of the lightning faction. Alfie's upset, blah, 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 blah. So, Will's now part of a faction. Now, all that spiel. It was funny also, later on, Julius was kind of funny in this episode too. He was giving him shit. He was giving Will shit because, this is your fault. Because of this whole shenanigans. And he says, why did you just choose her faction and all that stuff? Because he had to console her. And she just kept crying and crying. It was hilarious. But logistically speaking, how he could see Elfie is very simple. He would have to climb the ranks and become a Magi Evander himself. After that scene, we basically get a party that's like exuberance, craziness happening, all this stuff. We see Lysiana. She's like worn out. And she tells Will, oh, you'll find out when you start dealing with the Lightning faction. And let's be honest here. I've said this before. The Lightning faction is the perfect faction for Will. If there's any Magi Evander that he needs to learn from, it's Zio. Because he's going to teach him and learn from him how to control the Whist power with the lightning. So, and you could just spam it and everything between. Just because of how Zio fights. It's more hand to hand, close up, that sort of thing. Now, we do get a little scenes with, like I said, Julius gives him shit. Colette, who still hasn't told her feelings because... So he leaves because a lot of the other students want him to go and celebrate with them. And then she decides to leave and he's like, I got to tell him. Yeah. She never does. So what ends up happening eventually is they make a ruckus. It's bad. And then Robert says, everyone's going out here. Walker basically shows up and he takes them along with him because, actually, it's to see Elfie. So they have a conversation and so on and so forth. But then Will states that even though his promise was to see her, it's more than that now. It's to become powerful, become stronger, to become a Magi Evander himself. Now, and they have a cute moment. They're on a swing set on this icicle staircase. She says, oh, how her back is more bigger now. And it's a touching moment. We have one more scene. Well, two more scenes besides that. One with Finn Cedarwing, the headmaster who's young, old, the witch. And of course, whose name I completely forgot, and I'll have to scroll down and freaking find her name. Iris. Now, Iris is an interesting character because she's a watcher. And her whole bit is that she doesn't want Finn to take Will away for some reason. But Finn's feelings on the matter is this: yes, I'm not going to do that as long as he progresses. So that's basically what's going to happen here in that whole regard. Now, the last scene we get in the episode, which is like an end credit scene, the one who was, God damn it, I'm so bad with names, my apologies. Claire. She's doing like the introduction with the students that had gotten factions. And she usually has a whole spiel set up, but now she's like, serious mode. No. She needs everyone who has joined a faction to investigate the factions. Because, obviously, of the attack that happened. And everything in between. Surprise! But that's basically how the episode ends. So, there's like treachery afoot. Next season, which it's already been confirmed. Season 3 has already been confirmed. Is going to be insane. Because it doesn't have to do with this traitor situation. But you're going to see Will buffing his shit up. Getting more powerful. This is all leading to the entity above the barrier. That's what this is leading to, as far as I know. But as far as this episode, 9 out of 10. Series definitely. I I want to give it a 10 out of 10. No. 9 out of 10 is more than accurate for the episode, for the series. Fantastic job by Wistoria. I believe it's Wistoria who did this. 100%. I really enjoyed how Will went through what he went through in season two. It was dramatic and inspiring and everything in between. Roxy dies, he fails the exam, and he uses his spell, and he gets in the tower, and it goes from there. So it was really done very well to the utmost. So yeah. So now we gotta wait till season three, which should be really good. I look forward to it. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long, because but that's all I got for you guys. Bonkai 922. I will probably try to watch some more episodes and get some reviews going. I'm probably thinking it's gonna happen Thursday. Friday I have off, so maybe I could just do like a combination Thursday and Friday. Who knows? I'll see you guys later. Peace.